Hello. Question 3 is all about being able to use the speed equals distance over time equation. So first off, you're asked to state the equation. Here you write the equation down, so I'll just do that.
And as it says the word equation, you will not get a mark if you just write down the triangle. So you need to write down an equation. It can be in symbols, but an equation, the triangle won't be accepted. In part 2, you need to calculate the average speed of the train and give its unit. Now there's a variety of ways to do this with the information given, so I'll go through a couple of them now. One of the most popular was to just put the 9 kilometers up here and then divide by 15 minutes, which will give you 0.6 kilometers per minute. This is a very unconventional unit, but as no unit here was given, as long as you gave a unit here which matched your answer here, this would have been awarded the 3 marks. Commonly, if the unit here is given in meters per second, then you have to convert your kilometers into meters and your minutes into seconds. So I'll do that conversion now. So here's my conversion. So 9 kilometers, to make it into meters, you times by 1,000, and to take 15 minutes into seconds, you times by 60. Now be careful how you use your calculator, because what you should be doing is dividing 9,000 by 900. That should give you an average speed of 10 meters per second. It's very common that you will get 9,000, you divide by 15 and then times by 60. This will give you a different answer, so be careful how you use your calculator here. I'm going to give a third way of doing this calculation, and what you do here is you change your units so you give the answer in kilometers per hour. This is a very common unit used for speed, especially when you're talking about cars and trains. So I'll do this one next. So here we get the 9 kilometers, we turn it in, sorry, that's wrong, I'm going to have to, right, so this third calculation, we keep the 9 kilometers at the top, but we take the 15 and we turn that into hours, and you do that by taking your 15 minutes and dividing by 60. So you end up with 9 divided by 0.25, which will give you the answer of 36 kilometers per hour. So you got 1 mark for substituting your numbers here, 1 mark for an answer here, and 1 mark for the correct units here, which matched your calculation. In this third part of the question, most people got 1 mark, but very few people got the full 2 marks. So here it's asking the maximum speed of the train must be higher than the value you have calculated. Explain why. So 3 marks were available, and first off, the speed was not constant, or words to that effect. The next 2 answers available were the train was slower at some points or stations, and another mark was available if you said it was faster at some points or between stations. So this idea of slower or faster, and you needed to state both slower and faster if you hadn't said speed was constant to get 2 marks. Right. And that is the end of question 3, and as I say, this last question, a lot of people got 1 mark, but it was very difficult to get the full 2 marks here.